Hello everyone, we're gonna build Jurassic World. So, you're gonna see me build.
It's basically this classic penguin design, recolored to fit the theme. And finally, you want to build a snowman?
This is gonna be a raptor closure.
For the first time in forever, that pun is actually not intended. Just look at this world, this city, all of it is really shaping up. And I'm incredibly excited for when this project will be 100% complete. Join us next week for the extra spicy 100th video on this channel. But until then, thank you so much for watching, and please pay your respects in the comments for all those who gave their lives and pieces to make this video possible.
Kellogg's Cocoa Puffs, please.
First, the power breakfast.
Okay, deal. Cocoa Puffs?
Yes.
This is
the power
a raptor closure. Okay.
And energy. Kellogg's Cocoa
Got
Puffs.
the raptor closure.
Yes, Queen.
Let's-
January Superior Hustle.
let's
The new
build-
always #1 all-night protection.
Yeah.
Yes, right.
Let's build a
That's
restaurant,
2
okay?
weeks inside. Because you, Queen, always deserve to win that seat when bleeding. Feeling like #1. Always.
In this video, we start the downtown area of 22ville, our custom LEGO city project where we build a unique
Don't
house
mind
for
that,
every
I'm just
single
watching.
22 cinema. Today, in the
Okay.
very center of the city, we're creating a
Then
Jumbotron YouTube screen home to the
I'm almost
show
done. The restaurant.
Ah, yes, the obligatory sandwich board costume figure. These are always cool. I like the street clothes outfit beneath the costume. This one even comes with an extra hairpiece. But when are you ever going to use this piece other than the pepper costume? The thing I like about LEGO is how customizable the system is. You can really turn anything into anything. But with highly specialized parts like this, using your imagination isn't really an option. You're almost forced to use this part in the intended way. And if you try otherwise, no, stop. Licensed figures with specialized pieces are one thing. You can typically still customize them to an extent. Plus, people have prior attachments to these characters. No one in their right mind has a prior attachment to this thing. Or, I shouldn't say that. There are countless videos on YouTube of people willingly subjecting themselves to the pain and suffering of eating hot peppers, and they rack up millions of views. You actually enjoy watching people torment themselves? Is this like a train wreck to you? I don't know. YouTube itself is kind of killing imagination as well these days, for both the content creator and the consumer. People only make and watch what works nowadays. A highly specific spectrum of videos that really discourages creativity. So today, in what just so happens to be the 100th public video on this YouTube channel, that's kind of cool, we are going to attempt to combine this imagination killer with this imagination killer. And hopefully cancel each other out and make something truly creative. Is that how that works? I'm
Okay.
sure. I always learn the final result here.
Almost
You
done
all
with
saw the
this.
thumbnail. We're building a YouTube desktop page. I wanted to include all of the major parts, like the logo, recommended feed, title, channel, definitely the subscribe
There
button.
we
We
go.
can't do without that. And of course,
The
your favorite
restaurant
stuff,
is on
including
the
a little
complete.
scrub bar on the bottom. The floor of the
Just
view area,
need to
where the visual form of
add the
pepper
gap.
is supposed to live, will determine the scale for the rest of this thing. In front of that is the semi-transparent scrub bar, with the red indicating how much of the video you've watched. There are ways to build the details here, like the play button out of LEGO. Some of them look decent, but for the scale we're working at, I'm not even gonna try. Official LEGO sets use stickers or prints for the smaller details, for better or for worse, so I'm just gonna make my own play button, volume, full screen, and setting stickers out of this white adhesive paper. They were a ridiculous pain to cut out. By the time I got to the settings, which turned out a little janky, I couldn't care enough to redo it, and filled in the rest of the circle with pen.
There
Let's
we
give this
go.
video an
The restaurant's
obnoxious
complete.
pink background wall, in which we can build a clip to hold a massive flame for some special effects. The milk doesn't really fit in either of her hands though, so let's build a little table to hold its plate of peppers I stole from a taco truck and this brick-built pepper with some cool emojis floating
There we
around.
go.
I think we should be done. This is supposed to be a commentary about low-effort garbage on
Okay.
YouTube. Girl, we don't want to put too
This
much
is the
time into it.
restaurant.
So let's fill in the white space of the rest of the screen. I'll
Going
probably use
here.
dark mode
The
users
next
out there. I
one
don't have enough
is
dark
gonna
mode
be
users
a
to consider.
T-Rex
Down below, there's a
enclosure.
circular tile and a very important red tile for later details. And above, a little more space for the
Okay.
name and logos. Even before we
And
figure out
so
the rest of the details,
we're
this
gonna
layout
build
is
it
instantly
here.
recognizable, at least for the front. Every other
I got these
absolutely
things
atrocious
built
at the moment.
earlier
Why are there two separate bricks that say
already
2,
for the
3 on
video.
them? But the great thing about this project is that I can be lazy and say it's just a commentary about the state of YouTube. Everyone just cares about the facade and such. The only thing, the video portion itself is a bit dark. You must not have a professional lighting setup. So let's actually punch a hole in the roof to pop in this janky light fixture made from a crystal ball taped to a fake candle. We can even toggle it on and off. I'll just have to remember to build an access port to the switch later. And now, the part that I've been dreading. DIY Lego stickers. Unlike the scrub bar details from earlier, I'm not going to painstakingly cut out every letter of the text. Remember, this is a commentary. But the alternative, printing everything out, won't be much easier. I'll need to measure out every little part of the screen and the conversion rate between printer paper and Google Docs on my computer screen, pull out the old calculator and start plugging away. I may be awful at Mario on this thing, but at least I can do math. I've done this whole printing business a few times before, and it's usually a good idea to do a practice print before committing to a whole page of color, so let's see how that goes. It looks way too big. But at least with this particular one, I can just cut off the edges and there's no difference. But what went wrong here? What am I doing? Yeah, printer paper is 8.5 inches wide, not 8. Boy, I should just stick to Mario. With the correct conversion rate figured out, I pounded out the rest of the calculations and began resizing all the images we'll be using accordingly. It was awful. Printing all of them with every last drop of color ink we had. And although cutting them out and mess this one up, I have to admit that the spectacle of seeing these images in real life was well worth the pain and mess I had caused. We've got the YouTube logo, profile picture, subscribe button.
This is the one with
recommended video. By the way, I use a Chrome extension to hide the recommended feed normally.
This is the one with
So I didn't realize this was completely wrong until it was too late. Oh well.
I'll decorate it later and I'll grab this.
I'm not going to begin to describe the utter frustration it was to create and resize all of these text-based stickers.
Again,
It's the same kind of deal. You print them out, cut
we
them
almost
out.
completed
I will
just
never complain about
combining
official
one
Lego
set.
stickers again. They are a cakewalk compared to what I've been through today. We've got the standard YouTube title or the thumbnail, and this universe's version of it's 22.2. And there's a
Here,
search bar.
the set
and
is
loop
gonna
around
be
the recommended
perfect.
feed to add titles to the videos. This video's title, ironically enough, I had to remove the
I
not
know,
clickbait from the title, or it makes it a
And
little
add
bit more
the
truthful,
call.
if we're being honest.
Got 10 billion
And then
hits, and there's only 7 billion
this set
people on the planet.
Then you got the
I'm
channel
gonna put
name.
this
and the like.
here.
No dislike.
Because in the movies,
No comments even. This is
it was
commentary
always
after
in the
the
fence. So what
commentary.
about put it here?
Important